Hey everybody, got an awesome mail day today, a big full mailbox. Of course I have been saving up my mail for a few days though, but still a lot of great stuff in today. I've got 7 TTMs, 3 private signings, and some purchases to go over. And as always, we'll start with the purchases. So first I've got Mr. Mariner on the 88 tops. A Mark Newfield. I think that's a 93 Upper Deck Collector's Choice. And here I got Gil Mesh, the 98 tops. And trying to figure out what year this one is. Okay, and then we've got Richie Sexson on the 96 tops, which I got for I think $2. And here's a good deal. Here I got this for $3. 97 Raul Ibanez on the 97 Flair. Not the greatest signature, but probably why it was only $3. Can't complain there. And then also on the 97 Flair, I got a Bob Wells. It's not an easy autograph to get. Alrighty. And that wraps up the purchases. We will get into the TTMs now. Alright, first is a 2 of 2 in 182 days. And this comes from the first Italian-born player to hit a home run in the major leagues. Actually, he was the first ever Italian-born major league player. We've got Alex Liddy on the 2012 and 2012 Tops and 2012 Tops Heritage. See, his marker's a little streaky, but it is blue, which I do like. Next is a 1 of 1 in 10 days, and I was very excited to get this one. We've got Mark Wagner to finish off the quad card. Very happy to be done with this, and it's still in great condition. I was a little nervous sending this out because other than the centering, this card is beautiful, and I was worried what it was going to look like after sending it out 4 separate times, but it still looks good. So I was real happy with that, and I'm just real happy to have that done, and I can get it back in my binder where it's nice and safe. Alright, next is a 1 of 2 in 69 days. This person did not return my custom index card. We've got Mike Dunn on the 90 tops. Mike Dunn was a big prospect, pitching prospect. It's going to be a great pitcher for the Pirates, or, yeah, it was the Pirates. That injuries slowed him down and ended his career pretty prematurely, unfortunately. Alright, next is a 3 of 3 in 260 days from Cole Gillespie. Signed this 2014 Tops. It's a blue parallel. This is the only card he has as a Mariner, so naturally I just got different parallels. This one's red. And this one is camouflage. And one thing I noticed about these is, of course, it's got the Mariner logo on the front and it says Mariners on the right. But if you flip it over, Toronto Blue Jays. Which I think that's where he went after Seattle. But I've never seen a card do that before. That's a little strange. Alrighty, next is a 1 of 1 in 25 days. Was pretty stoked to see that this person's been signing through the mail. He was one of the greatest leadoff hitters and base stealers of my time growing up, at least when I was in high school anyways. But got Juan Pierre on the 04 Cracker Jack. Big time base stealer. I would say after Ichiro in the 2000s, Juan Pierre was the greatest, second greatest leadoff hitter of the decade behind Ichiro, so real excited to get that one. Alright, next is a 1 of 2 in 20 days, and he did not sign or return my index card. We've got Kevin Jarvis on the 04 Topps Total. He did pitch for quite a while. He had about a 10-year career, which is pretty surprising. If you look up his numbers, they're pretty underwhelming, but he made a nice, good career out of it. Alright, and the final TTM is a 2 of 2 in 25 days from Jim Messer, signed the 92 Topps Stadium Club. This is technically his only Mariner card. But he went on to have a good career, mostly with the A's, I believe. He was born club-footed and had tons of surgeries so that he could walk, and he's the only successful major leaguer with the club foot disease. And he signed my index card as well. Okay, on to the private signings. Now this first one I'm going to show is awesome. I was really excited about this one, and it turned out pretty good. But it is none other than Milton Meltdown Bradley. I got him on the 8x10 up here. Signed it in silver. Of course, Eric Wedge is annoyed that he has to hold him back because he's having yet another meltdown. But that's what everybody remembers him for. Not another personality like him since, it was always, the bad guys of the game, like John Rocker, Milton Bradley, or Niger Morgan. You don't have personalities like that anymore, so really miss guys like this, because they were always fun. You never knew what was going to go down when they were playing. And here I got all of his Mariners cards done on the 2011 Topps. The 2010 Allen and Ginter. Let's see, the 2010 Topps Mariners team set card. And the 2010 Topps update. So real happy to have that. I was always a big Milton Bradley fan. I asked the promoter if he would inscribe Meltdown, and the promoter said he was too scared to ask. So I didn't get the inscription. That's okay. Right, and the next one, this came from the same promoter. I did not get my cards sent in time for this one, but he had an extra, so I picked that up. But we got Rob Murphy on the 92 Topps. Turned out beautiful. And the final one, this person signs through the mail really well, but it appears that he moved and hasn't signed since April. And he did a signing, and he was pretty cheap, so I figure I'll get his mother's cookie cards done. I got Rich Amaral, the 93, and 94. 95 and 96. All right, and that is it. One last thing to show off. I had a whole bunch of these custom cards made for my all-time Mariners collection. We'll be sending these out and hopefully getting these back in. Went with the 72 Topps design. It's obviously the Mariners weren't a team back then, so they never got to utilize this design. But I'll make one of these for every player who ever played for the Mariners, and try and get as many signed as I can. So I look forward to getting a bunch of these back here in the future. But that's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.